So we're going to make kombucha. This is our kombucha SCOBY sitting on top of our liquor, and you can see our machine has, or our container has a spigot on the bottom. We're going to take the lid off so that the air can let it go. And you want to look at there's the ugly SCOBY. Scary thing, that. And so that's the SCOBY. Yours won't be as big when you first get it, but whatever size container you have it in is what size your that's what size the SCOBY will grow. So we use oh, let me go over here. We use, you gonna do it there? Good. We use juices, preferably organic. I don't think the pineapple one is organic. The grape organic juice from concentrate, you can see there, and then there's some Libby's pineapple, which isn't organic, but pineapples don't necessarily have to be organic. And we use soda pop bottles that are used by other people. They drink the soda, they give us the soda pop bottles, and that's a plus because that way we can reuse their soda pop bottles and they don't go in the landfill. Satch is going to go ahead and get some stuff ready here for us to do our process. The first thing he's going to do is drain some of the liquor off into the bottle. One of the things that I recommend is one of those, what are they called? Sweet tea or tea jugs, sun tea jugs, because you can have this, they have the spigot on the bottom and they work pretty good. And you can just spigot it out. This is one from Walmart. It was one of those fancy things because we were using a spigot on the bottom of a 5-gallon container for a little while, but it gets kind of disgusting and the container's cracked, and it was just better to buy a nice container, so we bought this fancy one. We want to make sure that we leave a little headspace at the top of the container because we're going to add our juice in there. And you can see that it's about room for a little more than a cup, maybe a cup and a half. We're going to put about a cup of juice in. We still need some headspace. And so he's going to put a cup of juice in the bottle. And this is our process for second fermentation. So we already have the fermented drink in the jug, but this is our second ferment to give our juice some flavor other than just kombucha. Now we use green tea for ours, and the green tea is used because we use decaffeinated green tea because I can't drink it after a certain time of day because of the caffeine. But we use decaffeinated green tea because green tea doesn't have as strong a flavor as the black tea does. So this works really well. Then once we've done this, there's the green tea. You can use organic and decaffeinated green tea. Once we've done that, we put the lid on tight and we leave it to sit in room temperature for another probably 2 days. Maybe 3. Feel the bottle and you'll be able to tell if it's enough. Okay, and we're going to fill up our second jug. And the liquor that's coming off right now is pretty strong. It's kind of tastes like vinegar. Well, I guess it tastes a little better than vinegar, but not much better than vinegar. So you can drink it like this. There's no sugar in it, even though you fed it sugar when you made it. There's no sugar in it now. And the kombucha like this should not be sweet. So if you've waited a week and you're trying your kombucha and it's still sweet, that's probably because your house isn't warm enough and it hasn't fermented enough. So you want to keep fermenting it or let it stay a little bit longer. So you might just take a taste first before you fill up an entire bottle. I think ours has been, what, a week and a half? About a week and a half, maybe a little longer because of the cold weather. So. And then on this one, we're going to make pineapple. So this will be good. Again, we're going to put about a cup of pineapple juice. You can also put fresh fruit in there, but the juice works really good and it's quick. Citrus fruits ferment faster than non-citrus fruits, so you may have to take a little bit, keep these out a little less than you do like grape. Once you put the lid on, you can feel the bottle. So I'm going to try to do this. Feel the bottle and see what it feels like by squeezing in. And you want to make sure that if the next day you do this and you can't squeeze in on the bottle, then you need to go ahead and let some of the air out because it'll explode. So I'm going to...
Well, soda bottles won't, because that's what they're designed for.
Right, but they do still, you have to kind of watch them. But the reason we use the soda bottles is because they're made to handle all the extra pressure. That's why we utilize the soda bottles. When your SCOBY gets really thick, this one's not real thick, but when it gets really thick, you can take the top piece off. If it gets thin and papery, you can throw that away. The bottom pieces are daughters, and you can take those off and use those for, I'm going to show. You can use the bottom daughters, you can take them off and share them with others. So you can see the layers going on there. And we probably need to take that top layer off because it's getting kind of funny, but it's just getting old. As they get old, it starts to turn translucent, and you can discard the top layer. And the bottom layers are the daughters, and they're the ones that are strong and ready to share with others and to make some amazing tea. All right.